Mga kapuso, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Kuya Kim. Magandang umaga po. Oh, kamusta? Classic adobo. Did perfect, but it's so good, guys. Mga kapuso, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Kuya Kim. Di, jokes lang. Di ako po si Kuya Kim. I am Kuya Kurt. Guys, I'm back in my old stomping ground, Barangay Barangka West. I think this is Barangka West. So I actually did a food vlog at this location about maybe 6 months ago. Pretty good. And I didn't even realize there was a kainan across the street. So I was driving along street Barangka this morning on my little scoot, and I drove past this little kainan, this little eatery. I walked inside, and it looks like they've got some pretty good food, so we're gonna try it. They've got a lot of different items. They got some breakfast items, they've got some lunch items, but we're gonna try a couple of everything. And he said the name. Oy! Ang daming shoutout. Said the name, I mean the name's covered by, I think he said it's called Jonah Eatery. But we're gonna try some of the food, guys. We're gonna talk to the manager, ask him a few questions about their food, and we'll give it a rating. Ah, wow, guys. So here we've got, look at this. We've got some chicken, some gulay. That looks like pinakbet. We've got some, whatever that is, some mix, some adobo, some fish. It looks great, guys. Let's give it a try. Magandang umaga po! Guys, ito po ang manager ng location na ito. Anong pangalan nyo?
John po.
John? So ito si John at saka yung mga katulong niya. John, anong masasarap nyo ngayon? Itong umaga?
Ikaw lang po pumili po.
Wow! Siguro para sa akin, pwede kong subukan yung Longaniza at saka dalawang itlog at yung half order ng spaghetti at saka yung kalahating order ng adobo nyo para tikman natin ng... Kumusta?
Vlogger?
Nagulat siya. Nagtatagalog yung dayuhan. Vlogger ako, oo. So we're gonna try some spaghetti, guys, some adobo, and of course some basic Filipino breakfast staples, Longaniza, and ito. Ayun, maganda yun. Oh, wow, guys. At syempre, pwedeng isang takal ng kanin. Opo. Oh, wow, look at this, guys. Mukhang masarap. John, anong hours niyo dito? Kailan ba kayo nag-open?
Mga 5 po.
5 a.m. hanggang sa
5:10 po.
5:10. So 5 to 5. Or basta naubos na kayo. So guys, let's get a good seat here. We want to get some good view. Ay, thank you. Tapos yung adobo pa. Oh, okay, guys. So we've got our rice. We've got our spaghetti, our egg, and we've got the noise from the traffic. So hopefully that's not too bad for you guys. But let's get a good look at all this food we got here this morning. We got our rice, we got our adobo. You can eat adobo any time of the day. Longaniza, spaghetti, and an egg. So here, guys, this is like a pretty standard Filipino breakfast. Especially the egg, the longaniza, and the rice. And with spaghetti, they have a saying here in the Philippines, you can take any dinner item, any ulam, any topping that goes on top of rice that you eat for dinner, and you can repurpose it in the morning by just adding an egg. So if you have spaghetti last night, maybe you ordered some from Jollibee, you add an egg to it and some rice, now you've got a good Filipino breakfast. Okay, guys, let's try some of the spaghetti first, because I don't know why, but I got a hankering for some spaghetti this morning. Okay, guys, subukan natin yung spaghetti. So spaghetti in the Philippines is it's a lot more sweet than it is anywhere else in the world. And so if you're an Italian and you visit the Philippines, you're gonna be surprised. I have a sweet tooth. So the spaghetti in the Philippines is like right up my alley because it's sweeter. And they put hot dogs in it as a little bit of meat. So instead of like a traditional Italian spaghetti where you use some kind of ground pork, at least we do in the States, in the Philippines they can take hot dogs and cut it up. And then they also add cheese to it, which, Italian pasta, you put Parmesan, but here, they'll put any kind of queso as long as it's meltable. This is very good spaghetti, guys. It's very soft and chewy. And it's sweet, which I love in the mornings. Kuya, meron po kayong mineral water? So guys, we gotta clean the palate. So I just had my interview with Ding Dong Dantes, who is a really famous actor, producer, host here in the Philippines. I met him yesterday. I've seen him on my social media a lot. And he's a big guy in real life. He's like 6'1". He's taller than I am. I'm 6 feet. He was probably 6'1", maybe even 6'2". Just looked like a big, fit dude. And he's a lieutenant commander in the Naval Reserves here. So he's just a really cool guy. But we chatted, and he interviewed me about my food vlog. He gave me some recommendations on where to live when I move here to the Philippines in April 2025, which is about a month and a half away. Just a really cool guy. I really enjoyed talking with him. His Tagalog is so good. It's so bad. I told him that his Tagalog and like the Tagalog of Kuya Kim is what I aspire to get to in my fluency journey. Okay guys, so this is the Longaniza. Longaniza comes from the Spanish Longaniza, which is like a sweet pork sausage. And of course in the States we eat sausage all the time, but it's more of like a umami flavored sausage, right? It's like a very smoky, sometimes we have like maple flavored sausages. This is like a sweet pork sausage. That's very good. Nice and sweet. But of course, a very simple meal here in the Philippines. You just combine everything into one perfect bite. We got some rice, some spaghetti, some egg, and some longaniza. This is so good, guys. Like, I know a lot of foreigners would like look at this meal and think, what not? Like, honestly, you're missing out on just like the cultural experience of eating the foods that the locals eat. And when obviously I know a lot of foreigners are intimidated coming to these little kainans, these little eateries, because a lot of times they don't look the cleanest. I get that, but the food is prepared very well. I posted something on Threads, which is like Instagram's version of Twitter, a few weeks ago, and I said something to that effect of, you know, foreigners are a little intimidated by eating at local eateries because of they think it's unsanitary and they think they'll just have massive diarrhea and food poisoning. I've eaten at over 200 Karinderyas so far in just the last 10 months. Never once had food poisoning. Not a single time. And I've eaten at some sketchy looking Karinderyas that had some of the best tasting food. So my advice to any foreigner is like, if you're in the Philippines, don't eat at all the like high end, like, yeah, go have a meal at Manam. Go have a meal at like a nice fine dining restaurant so you can get like some differently kind of cooked specialty Filipino food. But also try the Karinderyas, guys, because this is just homegrown cooked food. That's very good. We've got a little sampling of the adobo. And adobo, you get some juice on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bay leaf, they got some bay leaf. And of course, adobo, also influenced by the Spanish era. You can adobo anything. Adobo doesn't necessarily mean it has to be pork. It can be, adobo is just the cooking style. You're sauteing it in soy sauce and vinegar, some garlic. It's just a delicious, delicious way to prepare meat. Oh. Classic adobo. And of course, you guys know me. I like my meat like I like my women, a little bit of fat on them. Let's get some of that meat on there. Some more of the sabaw. That's very good. Very good. when I move here in April, guys. You have to put some comments on the video of where I should move. Because right now, obviously Manila, a lot to do around here. It's a central place for the Philippines. I can travel easily to different regions to try out different kainans. But at the same time, I love Northern Luzon. I love Baguio. I love La Union. Pangasinan, the surrounding Tarlac is beautiful. Tagaytay is wonderful. And, but I also want to move somewhere initially that is a Tagalog-speaking region. Even though I do want to learn Cebuano or Bisaya and Ilocano at some point and become conversational. Because I feel, you know, with the vlog, as I travel around the Philippines more, I want to be able to talk like this to anyone, whether it's in Bisaya or Ilocano, because I think that really just helps the traveling, and it's great for the vlog because it helps me become fluent, and you can really have a better personal connection with people when you're able to speak their language. So, you guys put in the comments where I should go, and let's get one last bite of the Longaniza. Let's try mix, guys. We're gonna do the Longaniza, the adobo, the spaghetti, and the egg. A perfectly balanced breakfast. This spaghetti is so good. A little bit of the egg in here. The perfect bite, as Ninong Rai says. That's very good, guys. Such a great breakfast menu. I met up with a few friends last night here in Manila. Dan and Kate. Dan's from America like me. Kate is she's Bisaya. They live here in Manila. We met up last night at their place for dinner. I had a few glasses of wine, and I don't drink very much, like at all. Maybe occasionally, like once every 6 months I'll have a drink. And I am feeling it this morning. Mama, I'm sorry, but this spaghetti is so good, guys. Ang sarap, kuya. Para sa akin, magkano pa ba yung sa lahat-lahat para sa akin?
Bali, 120 lang po lahat.
120 lahat? Talaga? At tapos pwedeng idagdag natin isang banana Q to go? 145 pesos. Ano yun sa dollars? Mga $3 yata yun? So for around $3, we got a plate of spaghetti, we got a cup of rice, we got a half serving of adobo, and we got an egg and a longaniza, and then a banana Q to go. So absolutely delicious, absolutely wonderful. O sige po, ito para sa inyo. May kaunting tip para sa inyo. Walang sukli, okay lang sa inyong lahat.
Thank you po, sir.
So, para sa inyong kasipagan at saka yung masarap na pagkain. So guys, come and visit Kuya John and his masarap na pagkain. So guys, it's delicious food. It's wonderful. 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. or hanggang naubos na yung pagkain. So, okay John, thank you sa kabaitan nyo. Thank you po. Mag-ingat po kayo ha. Tapos kunin ko ito. Oh, sige, kukunin ko lang. Sige, thank you Okay guys, we got our banana Q. Banana Q is like it's like a caramelized little banana. All the truck drivers are staring at me. But this is why I love the Philippines, guys. It's just like, look at this neighborhood. Just a local neighborhood. That's why I love the Philippines, because we don't get this here in America. Like, to get this level of concentration in a barangay where you have stores and kainan, eateries, you won't be able to get that anywhere except for like New York City, where you can like walk around you know, like 32nd Street, and there's like lots of stores and places to eat. But look at how concentrated it is here. And there's stores, there's houses. Magandang umaga po. So anyway, this is my breakfast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed eating it. We're heading over to so I was on a GMA show yesterday. Took like half the day to film it. They had me selling some stuff. Okay. Oh, kamusta? I never know when someone yells my name like that. I never know if they're gonna, like, if they actually, like, I know who they are, like I've met them before, or if they're just a fan of the vlog. Because I meet so many people, unfortunately, and I'm terrible with faces. So I never know if it's someone I've already said hello to, or if it's just a follower. Usually they say they follow me, which is good. So anyway, what I was gonna say, guys, is February 28th, Amazing Earth. I'm on the show. I just have a small segment. I'm not like the whole episode. I have a small segment where they have me selling some stuff in San Juan. It's pretty funny, and I'm doing it in all Tagalog, so I was masyadong nahihirapan ako. It was new vocabulary for me trying to sell this item. But go check it out, guys. Amazing Earth, February 28th. I'm on the episode. I'm gonna finish this banana queue and then head back and cool down a little bit, guys. Hanggang sa susunod, ako si Kuya Kurt. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsama sa vlog na ito. Mag-ingat po sila sa inyo. Kita-kits.